Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges India's private sector and startups to step forward with a vision of launching 50 rockets per year on the occasion of National Space Day, affirms the implementation of next-generation reforms to achieve this target. Prime Minister says India, with its resilience and strength, stands as a beacon of hope for the world. Asserts the first made-in-India chip will reach the market by the end of this year. Indian Postal Department to temporarily suspend services to the US from the 25th of this month following change in America's duty rules. Relief and rescue operations underway on a war footing in disaster-hit Chamoli district of Uttarakhand. IMD forecasts extremely heavy rainfall in East Rajasthan tomorrow. Khelo India Water Sports conclude in Srinagar. Madhya Pradesh tops with 18 medals, including 10 gold. And in football, Northeast United FC retains Durand Cup title, beating Diamond Harbour FC in Kolkata. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today urged India's private sector and startups to step forward with a vision of launching 50 rockets every year. On the occasion of National Space Day, he affirmed that the government possesses both the intent and the willpower to implement the next-generation reforms required to achieve this vision. In his video message on the occasion, Mr. Modi assured the space community that the government stands firmly with them at every step.
आज स्पेस डे के दिन मैं देश के स्पेस स्टार्टअप से कहूंगा, क्या हम स्पेस सेक्टर में अगले 5 वर्षों में 5 यूनिकॉर्न खड़े कर सकते हैं? अभी हम भारत की धरती से साल में 5-6 बड़े लॉन्च देखते हैं। मैं चाहूंगा कि प्राइवेट सेक्टर आगे आए और अगले 5 साल में हम उस स्थिति में पहुंचे कि हर साल 50 रॉकेट लॉन्च कर पाए, हर सप्ताह एक। इसके लिए देश को जिन नेक्स्ट जन रिफॉर्म की जरूरत है, वो करने का सरकार का इरादा भी है और इच्छा शक्ति भी है।
The Prime Minister said India's progress in the space sector is making the lives of ordinary citizens easier. The Prime Minister said India views space technology not only as a tool for scientific exploration but also as a means to enhance ease of living.
भारत स्पेस टेक्नोलॉजी को साइंटिफिक एक्सप्लोरेशन के साथ ही ईज ऑफ लिविंग का भी माध्यम मानता है। आज स्पेस टेक भारत में गवर्नेंस का भी हिस्सा बन रहा है। फसल बीमा योजना में सैटेलाइट बेस्ड आकलन हो, मछुआरों को सैटेलाइट से मिल रही जानकारी और सुरक्षा हो, डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट हो, या पीएम गति शक्ति नेशनल मास्टर प्लान में जियोस्पेशियल डेटा का इस्तेमाल हो।
The Prime Minister said India is rapidly advancing in breakthrough technologies like semi-cryogenic engines and electric propulsion and will soon launch the Gaganyaan mission. The Prime Minister cited examples such as satellite-based assessment in crop insurance schemes, satellite-enabled information and safety for fishermen, disaster management applications, and the use of geospatial data in the PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan. Minister of State for Space, Dr. Jitendra Singh, has said opening up the space sector for the private sector was the greatest reform done in the last 11 years, as it has brought in a new wave of innovation and entrepreneurship. Addressing the National Space Day function in New Delhi today, Dr. Singh said even during Operation Sindoor, the world witnessed India's space and technology capabilities.
कुछ ही महीने पहले ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के द्वारा भारत की अंतरिक्ष की क्षमताओं का प्रदर्शन धरती से लेकर आकाश तक सबको देखने को मिला और पहली बार हिंदुस्तान का लोहा दुनिया भर ने माना। और ऐसे समय में जब ये दिवस मनाया जाता है तो इसका विशेष महत्व रहता है। आने वाला समय और भी अधिक रोचक होने वाला है, जैसे कि भारत ने अपना एक अंतरिक्ष स्टेशन, भारतीय अंतरिक्ष स्टेशन स्थापित करने का भी निर्णय लिया है।
At the event, Dr. Singh presented awards to students who won the Bharatiya Antariksh Hackathon and the ISRO Robotics Challenge 2025. More from our correspondent.
This day celebrates India's accomplishments in space exploration, recognizes advancements in space technology, and aims to inspire future generations. It encourages interest in space science and provides young minds with role models in the field. Observing this day today, ISRO Chairman V. Narayanan announced that India is planning for Chandrayaan-4 mission, which will have Venus orbiter mission. He said that India will have its own space station named Bharatiya Antariksh Station by 2035, with the first module lifted off by 2028. With Pallavi Parmar, Aman Yadav, Akashvani News, Delhi.
Group Captain Shukla inaugurated the Aryabhat Gallery at the Nehru Planetarium in New Delhi. Astronauts preparing for India's Gaganyaan mission, Group Captain Prashant Balakrishnan Nair, Group Captain Ajit Krishnan and Group Captain Angad Pratap were also present. Astronaut Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla said India has some very big ambitions going forward with the Gaganyaan mission, the Bharatiya Antariksh Station, and eventually landing on the moon.
We have some really big ambitions going forward. Gaganyaan mission, Bharatiya Antariksh Station, and eventually landing on the moon. And what it requires is all the kids who are sitting here to be excited, because we will need all of you. And I'm so happy to see that you're already being a part of various competitions that are being organized and competing yourselves, and in turn creating this curiosity about space exploration. To achieve such big and bold ambitions that we have, it requires the resources of an entire nation.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today stated that India is the world's fastest growing major economy and is soon set to become the third largest globally. Speaking at a forum hosted by a private media house in Delhi, Mr. Modi highlighted that India stands as a beacon of hope for the world with its resilience and strength. Mr. Modi said semiconductor-related factories have started coming up in India. By the end of this year, the first Made in India chip will come in the market. He said work is being done on Made in India 6G. Mr. Modi attributed the growth and resilience being seen in the past 10 years to macroeconomic stability. He said inflation is low, interests are less, and forex reserves are also strong. Mr. Modi said experts opine that India's contribution to the world's growth is going to be around 20% very soon.
एक्सपर्ट कह रहे हैं कि दुनिया की ग्रोथ में भारत का कंट्रीब्यूशन बहुत जल्द करीब 20% होने जा रहा है. ये ग्रोथ, ये रेजिलियंस जो हम भारत की इकोनॉमी में देख रहे हैं, इसके पीछे बीते एक दशक में भारत में आई मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक स्टेबिलिटी है.
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download News on AIR app. Welcome back. You're with us on the news at 9. The Department of Posts under the Ministry of Communications has decided to temporarily suspend all postal services to the U.S. from the 25th of this month. The decision came following an executive order by the U.S. government under which the duty-free exemption for goods valued up to $800 will be withdrawn with effect from the 29th of this month. The Ministry of Communications said all international postal items destined for the U.S., regardless of their value, shall be subject to customs duties as per the country's specific International Emergency Economic Power Act tariff framework. However, gift items up to $100 shall continue to remain exempt from duties. Customers who have already booked articles that cannot be dispatched to the U.S. due to these circumstances can seek a refund of postage. In Uttarakhand, relief and rescue operations are being carried out on a war footing in disaster-hit Tharali of Chamoli district. Teams from the district administration, local police, SDRF, NDRF, Army, SSB and ITBP are engaged in rescue efforts. A young woman's body has been recovered while search is on for another missing person in Chepto Bazar. More than 150 affected people have been accommodated in the Tehsil premises. Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami has directed concerned authorities to intensify relief and rescue efforts. Secretary of Disaster Management and Rehabilitation Vinod Kumar Suman said the situation in the affected area is stable and the relief and rescue teams are working swiftly.
वर्तमान में संचार व्यवस्था सुचारू है। डीएम और एसपी मौके पर हैं। उनके द्वारा लगातार रेस्क्यू के कार्य किए जा रहे हैं। डीएम एसपी के साथ में एनडीआरएफ, एसडीआरएफ, आईटीबीपी, एसएसबी, स्थानीय पुलिस, सब विभागों के लोग काम कर रहे हैं। वर्तमान में स्थिति सामान्य है। जो लोग प्रभावित हुए हैं उनके लिए स्थानीय तहसील में रुकने की व्यवस्था की गई है, उनके खाने की व्यवस्था की गई है। तत्काल राहत के लिए तौर पर किया गया है वहाँ व्यवस्था, ताकि किसी प्रकार से दिक्कत न हो।
Due to extremely heavy rains in eastern Rajasthan, flood-like situation prevails in Kota, Bundi, Baran and Savai Madhopur districts. The Met Department has issued a red alert for heavy rains in Chittorgarh and Bhilwara today. Apart from this, an orange alert has been issued for 9 districts and yellow alert for many other districts. 50 centimeters of rain has fallen in Nainwa of Bundi district. National capital Delhi witnessed heavy rainfall this evening. According to the Met Department, numerous locations in Delhi may experience 1 or 2 spells of light to moderate rain or thunder showers in the next 2 days. An intense rain spell is also likely in isolated places. East Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Haryana, Chandigarh, Uttarakhand and West Rajasthan will experience heavy to very heavy rainfall tomorrow. India and Australia have reaffirmed their commitment to further advance the Comprehensive Economic Cooperation Agreement (CECA). Both sides discussed this during the 11th round of India-Australia CECA negotiations, which concluded in New Delhi today. The United Arab Emirates has condemned Israel's newly announced settlement plan in the occupied West Bank and its ongoing military operations in the Gaza Strip. The UAE Foreign Ministry said the measures were serious violations of international law and relevant UN resolutions and posed a grave threat to regional and international efforts to achieve peace and establish an independent Palestinian state. In Jammu and Kashmir, the first Khelo India Water Sports Festival concluded this evening at the iconic Dal Lake in Srinagar. Madhya Pradesh finished the topper, winning 18 medals, including 10 gold, and won the team championship. MP added 6 more gold medals on the final day today. Odisha finished second with 10 medals overall, and Kerala finished third with 7 medals. More than 500 athletes from 36 states and union territories participated in competitive sports events of rowing, canoeing and kayaking. The festival also featured demonstration events like water skiing, dragon boat and shikara race. In football, Northeast United FC has retained the Durand Cup trophy. More from our Kolkata correspondent.
The defending champion Northeast United FC cleans the Durand Cup in a consecutive second time in Kolkata today. Northeast United defeated Diamond Harbour FC by 6-1 goals in the final at the Vivekananda Yuva Bharati Kirangan in Kolkata. Ashir Akhtar, Parthiv Gogoi, Thoy Singh, Jairo Bustara, Andres Jose, Elaiddine Azaria scored for the Northeast United. Ka Maichen scored the single goal for Diamond Harbour FC. Kalyan Laha, Akashvani News, Kolkata.
More than 300 houses and dozens of shops have been destroyed in Pakistan-occupied Gilgit-Baltistan's Gizar district in a glacier burst, triggering a landslide and severe flooding. As per reports, rescue officials have confirmed that at least 200 people were pulled to safety after the formation of the artificial lake sparked fears in the locals. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges India's private sector and startups to step forward with a vision of launching 50 rockets per year. On the occasion of National Space Day, affirms the implementation of next-generation reforms to achieve this target. Prime Minister says India, with its resilience and strength, stands as a beacon of hope for the world. Asserts the first made-in-India chip will reach the market by the end of this year. Indian Postal Department to temporarily suspend services to the US from the 25th of this month, following change in America's duty rules. Relief and rescue operations underway on a war footing in disaster-hit Chamoli district of Uttarakhand. IMD forecasts extremely heavy rainfall in East Rajasthan tomorrow. Khelo India Water Sports conclude in Srinagar. Madhya Pradesh tops with 18 medals, including 10 gold. And in football, Northeast United FC retains Durand Cup title, beating Diamond Harbour FC in Kolkata. That's all in the news at 9. Good night.